Welcome to Blissful Garden. Have you ever seen a wilted orchid like this and thought about throwing it away? Don't be in a hurry. In today's video, I will share with you a simple but extremely effective method to help your orchid quickly recover its vitality. Watch the video carefully and follow each step. You will definitely be surprised by the wonderful results this method brings. Let's get started. If you have orchids with yellow leaves or that are starting to rot, don't throw them away. The phenomenon of soft rot in plants often comes from sudden changes in the environment. When exposed to the natural environment outside, where there is intense sunlight, heavy rain and sudden changes in temperature, it is susceptible to heat shock and water shock. This creates ideal conditions for the fungus to thrive, causing soft rot. When observing, we can see the leaves are waterlogged, soft, and discolored. These are clear signs of fungal attack. This disease spreads extremely quickly. Just a delay in handling can destroy all the leaves and stems from the top to the bottom, leading to the loss of the entire tree. In particular, the fungus often penetrates from the tips of the leaves or the axils of young leaves, then spreads deep into the stem and flower buds, making the tree unable to recover if not detected early. If left for a long time, the fungus will continue to spread to the roots. In cases where the tree still has some strong roots, we can still save it by separating the tree from the substrate, checking the entire root system, removing damaged parts, and treating it with antifungal drugs or natural methods. Mold spread to the plastic container containing the growing medium. Mold may be spreading very quickly. Looking at the substrate, you can see that the roots are showing signs of dry rot with no signs of life, and are spreading to other roots. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like button and the subscribe button to support me and so that you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have a companion on this journey. In addition, the growing medium that retains water for too long or is not well ventilated is also the cause of waterlogged roots and creates an environment for fungi to grow. Therefore, when you notice signs of disease, the first step is to remove the entire substrate and carefully check each root. Timely intervention will give the plant a chance to recover and prevent the spread to other plants in the garden. After removing the moldy substrate, I use a thoroughly sterilized knife or scissors to cut off all the rotten roots, leaving only the healthy white or green roots. This is the foundation for the orchid to recover and continue growing. In addition to the English subtitles, you can use the automatic translation to your language to understand the content more easily. To subtitle in your language, open the video and click the gear icon settings in the automatic translation to select your preferred language. Removing damaged roots is a very important step as it helps eliminate the source of disease and allows the plant to begin regenerating. Don't forget to cut off old and wilted flowers. This helps the plant save energy by not maintaining a part that is no longer functional, allowing the plant to focus on nourishing the roots and leaves for faster recovery. Cut away the damaged leaf base until white or bright green leaf tissue is exposed. This is where the plant will regenerate. sprout and grow healthy new leaves. After trimming, we will clean to remove any remaining mold. I will use a water hose with moderate pressure, spraying evenly from the base to the root tip to wash away dirt, impurities and mold that has accumulated over time. Thorough washing with a water hose can remove up to 80% of pathogens and harmful fungi. The remaining mold will be further treated with organic methods and natural fertilizers, helping the roots to be both clean and nourished. When spraying, focus on directing the water jet deep into the crevices of the roots and base so that all pathogens are washed away with the water. After washing, I proceed to remove dead roots, waterlogged roots or discolored roots, and pick up all the residue around the base to prevent further spread of mold, creating conditions for healthy roots to recover and grow again. After washing, the remaining water on the roots will create a humid environment that is prone to fungal diseases. Therefore, it is necessary to quickly dry the plant. After completing the cleaning process, I use a soft cotton pad to gently dry the entire root system of the orchid. This not only helps remove excess water, but also prevents mold and bacteria from growing. This is a small step but plays an important role in protecting the roots, keeping the plant dry and healthy. I will use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder as an ingredient to help fight bacteria, fungus, and stimulate growth naturally and effectively. I use 500 milliliters of hot water for cinnamon powder to release the maximum antibacterial and antifungal active ingredients in cinnamon, creating a liquid solution rich in nutrients. Cover tightly and incubate until the water cools, allowing the essences to dissolve completely, ready for the orchid treatment and care step. I use aloe vera, a plant that contains many valuable nutrients such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and a series of essential minerals that help increase the resistance of orchids, stimulate the rooting and germination process, and especially maintain natural moisture for the plant during the recovery period. To release the substances in aloe vera, cut it into small slices and put it in a jar to prepare for the next processing steps. The next ingredient I use is breadcrumbs, an extremely familiar ingredient that is easy to find in every household. With just a small spoonful of breadcrumbs, we can supplement the orchid with an abundant source of nutrients. I will use 500 milliliters of clean water to dissolve these 2 ingredients together. After adding water, I stir the mixture well so that the nutrients are evenly dispersed. Cover and leave for 30 minutes. After about 1 hour of incubation, the cinnamon starch water has completely cooled. At this point, I stir well to dissolve the essences to the maximum, then gently filter out the residue. Then, use a sieve to filter out all the residue, collecting a pure cinnamon solution. Rich in natural antifungal active ingredients, ready to serve to protect the roots, increase resistance, and support the recovery process, healthy growth for orchids. After filtering, we have the first ingredient to make natural fertilizer for plants. After 30 minutes, the aloe vera juice and bread have dissolved to form the second part of the natural fertilizer mixture. Stir the mixture well so that the nutrients in aloe vera and breadcrumbs are completely blended. Then use a fine sieve to separate the nutrient-rich solution, remove all residue, ensuring the cleanest and purest water source for the process of caring for and recovering orchids. Thus, we have obtained natural fertilizer from cinnamon powder, aloe vera, bread, rich in nutrients ready to provide for orchid roots that need to revive. Use a glass cup to hold the entire root system to help the roots absorb the nutrients in the water. Pour water so that it covers the entire root system of the orchid, but still ensures that the base and top are kept dry, avoiding waterlogging, helping the roots absorb maximum nutrients while the plant remains safe and healthy. We will soak for 30 minutes. After soaking for 30 minutes, gently lift the entire orchid root out of the solution. At this point, the roots have fully absorbed the nutrients, helping to increase resistance to fungal diseases, while strongly stimulating the process of new root growth, healthy leaf development, and flower bud formation. It is clear to see that the root tips have responded positively to the nutrices, opening and reaching out to find a source of nourishment, thereby promoting the formation of new shoots and flower buds. At the same time, all mold has been completely removed, helping the plant to be disease-free and ready for the strong growth stage. Use candle wax to cover and protect previous cuts, creating a natural barrier that completely prevents the penetration of mold and bacteria, ensuring the safety of the orchid during the planting and recovery process. After absorbing nutrients and being protected, proceed to plant the tree. Use a large pot with ventilation holes so that water can drain from the bottom up. Place the tree in the middle of the pot to help it stand upright and not fall over. Use a container underneath to help the plant receive moisture from below to avoid water. I will use a bottle of filtered water to fill the vase. Let the steam rise naturally, providing the necessary moisture for the orchid roots, helping the plant stay healthy while ensuring it does not get waterlogged. To ensure that the orchid is always well ventilated, I use a pot with many ventilation holes. This helps the orchid roots breathe well, receive enough oxygen, and also limits the penetration of insects and prevents mold growth, creating a clean and safe environment for the plant to grow. After planting, place the orchid in a cool, light place so that the plant can quickly adapt and grow healthily. The remaining nutrients are used to care for other orchids in the garden. Use a soft cotton pad to absorb the mixture of cinnamon powder, aloe vera, and breadcrumbs. Clean all orchid leaves, both the top and bottom. The top removes dirt, the bottom removes mold and hiding insects. This helps the stomata to open and ventilate. The leaves are shiny, photosynthesized effectively. The plant absorbs nutrients to nourish the roots, and the whole body is healthy. After the leaves have been cleaned, I water directly into the roots, helping the orchid absorb nutrients quickly and nourish the entire stem and leaves. Direct fertilization through the roots is the optimal method to help orchids grow strongly, because the root system will absorb nutrients and quickly transmit them to the leaves as well as the cell tissues. Always water directly into the roots and substrate. Absolutely avoid watering the top to limit the risk of harmful mold. After watering, place the pot in the water for about 20 minutes so that the roots can absorb the maximum nutrients while avoiding waterlogging. During this period, the plant should be placed in a place with lots of soft light, especially early in the morning, to help the photosynthesis process take place effectively. With a nutrient solution from cinnamon powder, aloe vera and breadcrumbs, maintaining regular watering every 2 weeks will help the plant stay healthy, grow roots, sprouts and flowers beautifully. After 3 weeks, I can see that my orchid has revived thanks to the moisture retention mechanism from the rising water vapor. This source of moisture continuously nourishes the plant to help it grow new, healthy, white and dense roots. From a withered, waterlogged orchid stem, the plant has now sprouted a young, vibrant shoot, ready to receive new air and environment. This shows that when the orchid is rotten, just calmly observe. If the roots are still alive, we can completely save the plant. At this stage, the plant is not suitable to be transferred to a new planting location, so I continue to place it in the greenhouse to maintain stable humidity. When the weather is too dry, I can lightly mist the stem and leaves to add moisture. The pot is still placed on the water tray below, and when the water level is low, I will promptly add water to maintain the revival process. After another month of persistent care, our orchid has clearly changed. The leaves are green, shiny, the roots are strong and dense. When we carefully open the lid of the mini greenhouse, we see the young, pure white, strong, tightly attached and long roots, proof of perfect revival. The mini greenhouse method is especially suitable for the stage when young roots need high humidity, combined with nutrients from cinnamon powder, aloe vera and breadcrumbs. Simple ingredients, easy to find in the family, has helped the plant recover quickly. From a plant that seemed impossible to save, we now have a new orchid with clean, shiny leaves, strong roots, ready to adapt. When the plant has reached the necessary strength, I will put it in a new environment to grow and continue to let it grow. I chose a pot with many air holes and good drainage to ensure the root environment is always dry, avoiding waterlogging. The growing medium used is pine bark that has been thoroughly treated for mold before planting. I put a large layer of pine bark at the bottom of the pot with the purpose of creating ventilation for the roots below. Observing the care process in the greenhouse, it can be seen that the orchid roots grow lushly, densely, and many healthy roots appear. Next, I placed the orchid in the center of the pot to fix it, helping the plant grow evenly around. Finally, I inserted the remaining pieces of pine bark to fill the gap, and at the same time patted around the pot so that the growing medium adheres firmly to the root system, creating stability for the plant in the new growth stage. The first step is done. To keep the plant moist, we need another type of substrate. Cover the surface of the substrate at the mouth of the pot with a thin layer of moss to maintain stable humidity, while creating ideal conditions for healthy root growth. In addition to its ability to retain moisture, the moss layer also acts as a biological buffer to help retain nutrients, creating favorable conditions for the orchid roots to absorb nutrients more effectively. We will use a mixture of nutrients from cinnamon powder, aloe vera, and breadcrumbs to supplement abundant nutrients, helping the orchid grow healthy and quickly. After watering, place the entire orchid pot in the mixture for about 20 minutes, so that the roots have time to absorb the maximum nutrients. On normal days, when the plant shows signs of lack of water, you can use a spray bottle to lightly mist to maintain humidity, helping the leaves and roots stay healthy, creating optimal conditions for the growth process. With this formula, every 2 weeks we mix and fertilize like a natural fertilizer, both safe and effective. I hope this video will help you take better care of your orchids at home. If you find it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming simple and natural orchid care tips. If you encounter any difficulties in the process of growing orchids, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I'm always ready to support, so that you can grow healthy orchids that bloom brilliantly. Thank you for watching. I wish you all luck, happiness, good health and success in your garden care journey. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.